Hey guys, it's Jessica from Glisten Fit. I am here with my very first Q&A video. So probably about 2 weeks ago, I posted a picture on Instagram asking for a call for questions. So any questions that you guys have for me, I just want to first of all thank you guys. I got so many questions, way more than I thought I would. So I'm going to answer a couple of those now. A lot of them were repeat questions, so I'm just going to knock out as many as I can without boring you guys for 20 or 30 minutes straight in this video. Before we get started, one of the biggest questions was about abs, how to get abs, what does getting abs in the kitchen mean, how do I get abs quickly, all that kind of stuff. Well, first of all, I just want to tell you that you guys all have abs. They just might be hidden under fat. But anyway, I did a post on Monday, so 2 days ago, that just kind of addressed ways to kind of help get rid of belly fat. So if you did ask a question about anything that has to do with abs, I would check back to Monday's post just to kind of help answer some of those questions. Okay, another question that was asked pretty frequently, what is my meal plan? Well, I do have an ebook coming out that has a 7-day meal plan example, and those type of foods that I have in there, those recipes are exactly what I eat. I hold nothing back. I'm very honest. So whenever I know the release date for the book, I will make sure that you guys are the first to know. But going off on that, I don't count macros. I don't count calories. My goal is just to eat as clean as possible, which just means cutting out processed foods. And I eat when I'm hungry. I would say I probably eat every 2 to 3 hours just because that's when I get hungry. I am very active. I'm a personal trainer, so, I'm running around all day like a crazy person, so I get hungry often. I don't skip meals because I get really, really grouchy if I skip meals. I will tell you, when I first started my fitness journey, I did track everything that I ate, just to kind of hold myself accountable. I feel like I'm at the place now where I don't need to do that. Plus, I'm very, very type A, so I become obsessive very easily. So writing down every calorie or every bite of food that I put into my mouth would get kind of crazy for me. But at the beginning, it is really important just so you can see where you're at, and that'll help you kind of figure out where you need to be. So it kind of depends on where you're at in your health and fitness journey, if you need to be counting, your macros, your calories, all that kind of stuff. If you have very specific goals like, weight loss, or you're training to be in a fitness competition, then absolutely you should count everything that you put in your mouth. But for me, I'm just trying to live a healthy and happy lifestyle, and honestly, I don't feel like I'd be happy if I tracked everything that I ate. So I just stick to eating clean, whole foods whenever I'm hungry. Okay, the next question, how long do you work out each day? Well, I will start by saying that I typically work out 6 days per week. I take 1 day totally off where I'll just foam roll or stretch or whatever. But on one of those 6 days that I work out, it's very, very light. I'll just do like 15 minutes of abs, and then I'll go on a walk with the dogs or something, just so that I'm not sitting around all day long. And then usually Monday through Friday, I work out pretty hardcore. I would say it depends on my schedule that day, how many clients I have, if I have any meetings or anything like that. But I would say typically my workouts range from anywhere from 45 minutes and then sometimes all the way up to 90 minutes. That doesn't happen very often. But if I get caught up in a workout, and a lot of the times I get distracted when I'm working out because I'm like, ooh, let me try this move, because I think of a client that I have and I'm like, oh, they could probably benefit from this, so let me try this. But I would say typically 45 to 60 minutes is how long I work out per day. Okay, what is your cardio? First of all, let me just say, I am not a huge cardio fan. I know it's important. It's very good for heart health and for losing fat and all that kind of stuff. But I prefer, plyos or HIIT training, which that is my cardio. HIIT training, high intensity interval training style cardio, which again, in my ebook that's coming out, I have my whole entire workout plan, so you'll be able to read about what my HIIT cardio is, and you'll be able to try it out for yourself. I do 15 minutes of HIIT cardio 2 times per week. I would say I run a mile maybe once, max twice per week, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. And then I do plyos 1 to 2 times per week. I never run more than 1 mile at a time because I just don't enjoy it. And to me, there are so many ways to work out that it's easy to find something that you actually enjoy doing. So why would you want to waste your time doing something that you absolutely dread doing? So that's what works for me. Plyos and HIIT style cardio are the only type of cardio that I really do. What do I think of juice cleanses? Okay. I am not a fan. I will just be very straightforward with you guys. I've never done one. I never plan on doing one. For me, I need real food. If I'm not eating like real food, if I'm drinking all of my meals, like I'm going to be really grouchy. Not very pleasant to be around. And I just don't feel full. I get irritated. Plus, a lot of people, when they do those juice cleanses, they put a ton of fruit in their juices, which fruit isn't bad. I eat fruit every single day, more than once a day. But if that's all you're eating, fruit actually does have a lot of carbs and a lot of sugar. Granted, it's not, like I said, it's not bad to eat that stuff. But if that's all you're eating for like however long your cleanse is, 5 days, 7 days, 12 days, whatever, like to me, that's just not very healthy to be cutting out other things and just focusing on all of that sugar and all those carbs. So, I mean, if you do a vegetable cleanse, different story. I still wouldn't do it just because I prefer to eat my food, not drink my food. So just take any cleanse that you do. I would definitely talk to your doctor first just to make sure you're getting enough calories, like the proper nutrition throughout, the length of your cleanse. But personally, I don't do cleanses and I don't recommend them to my clients. Did you like the NASM, or National Academy of Sports Medicine, CPT program? So National Academy of Sports Medicine, that's who I am certified through as a personal trainer. I also went through their weight loss specialist program, which I absolutely loved. Both of the programs, I had a really hard time choosing who I wanted to get certified through just because there are so many different organizations to go through, but I'm really, really happy that I went with NASM or NASM. Their customer service, first of all, is off the charts, incredible. If I ever had any issues, I would always get a response within 24 hours. I learned so much throughout the program. When I started studying, I knew nothing. I didn't take any, science, like anatomy, anything like that in college. My background is actually, I have a bachelor's degree in mass communications with a focus on public relations. So I did not have to take any science in college. So I was a little bit nervous to jump into the personal training program just because I knew there would be a lot of science involved, but NASM just breaks it down really well. It's a really, really, I don't know if I could say this for everybody, but in my area, NASM is really highly respected. So if you're thinking about it and, you kind of want to take the jump to NASM, I would say go for it. I have no regrets at all. Okay, how often do you have cheats and what are your favorite cheats? Okay, first of all, I don't call them cheats. I call them treats because I'm not really cheating anything because I'm not on a diet. I choose to eat clean, whole foods. So when I want to treat myself, I treat myself. I would typically say usually 1 to 2 times a week is when I do a treat meal or have a treat. Some of my favorites, I love frozen yogurt. My husband and I like to go on froyo dates. I love wine and cheese and dark chocolate. And, okay, this one, I love barbecue. So ribs, pulled pork, like collard greens, all that, slathered in barbecue sauce. That is like my favorite treat meal. We actually had barbecue style food at our wedding and it was incredible. So those are some of my favorites. Going back to how often I do the treat meals, like I said, 1 to 2 times per week. My things that I go by, I don't like to do treat meals on days that I'm not working out. Just because, I don't know if it's mental, keeps me in check. I just know that it's better for my body if I work out the days that I'm planning on doing the treat meals. Okay, I got a couple more questions here. Okay, this is a good one. What are your top 5 exercises that you cannot live without? Okay, so everybody knows I love squats. I am known, all my clients are always like, I want a butt like yours, blah, blah, blah. So obviously I love weighted squats, so heavy squats. The second one, my clients are going to be like, oh yeah, I knew this was coming. Burpees. I love burpees. It is a full body exercise. It's a cardio exercise. It works your core. It works your shoulders. It works your legs. It works everything. And there are so many ways that you can do burpees so they never get boring. So squats, burpees, I would say planks would be number 3, just because, again, there are so many different ways and variations that you can do to keep the plank from getting boring. And again, it works your whole core, not just your abs right here. So it's working all the way around here. It's working your shoulders. If you're making sure that your glutes are engaged, it's working your backside. So planks for sure. Number 4, I would say sprints. I love sprints. Back to the HIIT cardio, that's what I choose to do when I do HIIT cardio is sprints. I used to hate them, but they've kind of grown on me just because I've seen the effect that they've had on my body, and now I love them. And then the last one, I would say I really like jump rope. I don't know. For some reason, it's like my favorite way to warm up, and then, if I just feel like I didn't push myself hard enough during a workout, I'll do a little bit of jump roping at the end of a workout too. But I just feel like jump rope is really fun because, again, there's so many ways you can switch it up. You can do single leg jump rope. You can do double unders. You could do like crisscross. You can do ski hop jump rope. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. It just doesn't get boring to me. My favorite types of exercises are ones that work, total body, and ones that you can mix it up a little bit so you never get bored doing the same thing over and over and over. What is your booty routine? Well, obviously I just talked about how much I love squats, so that's obviously part of my booty routine. I do have in my ebook that is coming out my 2 favorite booty routines that I do. They are my go-to. I do them all the time. So whenever the ebook comes out, you guys will be able to kind of get a peek at my favorite booty routines. Okay, last couple of questions. What do you like to do when you're not working out or working on Glisten Fit? That is like hardly ever. I'm just going to throw that out there. And what are your favorite date nights with your husband? My husband and I talked about it earlier, we love going to get froyo. We usually do that on Sunday night just to kind of tie the week up. We also love anything outdoors. We like camping, we like kayaking. We can't really hike here because it's Florida and there's like no mountains. But we'll go walking the trails or biking the trails. We love taking our dogs out. Anything outdoorsy we absolutely love. And then at nighttime, we love bonfires. Super fun. Country concerts, tailgating. That's the kind of stuff we like to do with our friends too. I do have girls' nights with my closest girlfriends. Not as much as I should, just because I do work a lot, but I love what I do, and they totally understand. But when we go out, we just like to go out for dinner. I said that I like wine, so we'll get a glass of wine and just catch up. So that's pretty much what I do when I'm not working or working out. Best training for fat loss. Back to the HIIT cardio. I'm telling you guys, it is a game changer. And if you do get a chance to pick up the ebook whenever it comes out, it goes into HIIT cardio. It explains what it is, the benefits of it, all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for a workout to really, amp up that fat loss, I would definitely incorporate some HIIT cardio into whatever you're doing. And then the last question, how do I stay motivated? Well, you guys definitely keep me motivated. I get to wake up every single day knowing that it's my job to motivate all of you guys, all of my clients, my family, my friends. So that right there is enough motivation to keep me motivated. But other than that, I would say just the way that I feel. I have energy, my skin is clear, and that's all because of the lifestyle that I lead, because I'm active, because I choose to eat clean. Like, it doesn't just affect the outside, like I feel good on the inside. So I would say, to me, it's hard to get started. I totally get that. But once you kind of get past those first couple of weeks of, making the changes and getting adjusted to a fit and healthy lifestyle, like, you are going to feel so much better. And to me, that is motivation enough. It's because when you feel good, you're motivated to keep going. And then when you see the results on the outside, that's just a bonus. Keep going even more. So again, thank you guys so much for the questions. I hope that I answered most of the ones that you wanted to hear answers to. I'm going to try to do this maybe, once or twice a month, just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit better, see the girl behind the blog, the girl behind Instagram. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.